Hello and welcome to another video with me, you winner Andrew, with another video of Weekly Andrew, in which this week I'm finally actually going to be talking about the cheat skill anime. That short's name is apparently Issei Live, which I'm pretty sure literally no one's ever really going to use that name for it, considering, yeah. But yeah, the cheat skill anime. I honestly really don't like it. Really, do not like it at all. Considering it literally just has where you got the main character, you starting off short and fat and stuff, and then just magically becoming super handsome and everything. And he's so dense that he doesn't even notice the fact that he's gotten several inches taller and isn't fat anymore. It's like, how in the world are you that fucking dense? Huh? But also, he literally just is given all these powers and everything for literally nothing. Every single episode until the newest one, characters are literally just fawning over how hot he is and everything. It's like, can you please just fucking stop? And then there's just the fact that he's literally saving girls in every single goddamn episode. It's points where you get to this episode that we got this week, where it's just gotten so fucking insane that I can't even fucking ignore it anymore, considering this episode. The whole situation is a bit too much bullshit for me, considering, yeah, basic information. Yuya went to the mall with his friends, and a fire started. Okay, this mall has over 13 floors in it. Yuya is on floor 7. The girls are on floor 13. The fire started on floor 10 at the arcade. Okay, and start things off here. From what I can tell, the fire alarm only started going off when the smoke got down to floor 7 where Yuya was. Which means that all the smoke detectors from floor 8 and up were not working, somehow. And then on top of that, those 3 girls were the only ones that did not evacuate. So either they never even attempted to evacuate in the first place, or they were either the only people up there on those floors in the first place, and somehow didn't notice all the smoke. Yeah, remember, the fire alarm only started going off when it got down to floor 7. This mall has over 13 floors, so over half the building is filled with smoke before the fire alarm started going off. Just saying that. But yeah, even then, at the end there, when Yuya goes and saves the girls, how does he get out of the building? Well, he just plows through all 13 floors of the building, literally going straight down through every single floor, destroying every single one. And of course, after all that, there's not a single speck of dirt on him at all. Yeah, I just can't fucking ignore this bullshit. It's just so fucking unrealistic to an unbelievable level. It's like, try to have some kind of realism when it comes to this stuff. Seriously. Try to make it believable, for fuck's sakes. But yeah, I think I'm done ranting about this cheat skill anime, and I'm probably not going to mention it again until the darn thing's over. Right, so I can just rant on how bad it is again. So, yeah. Next thing here is Ripples. Got around to playing the update for it, where we now have episode 5, in which apparently it starts off after an entire week from the previous episode. So yeah. And really, I don't really remember that much from the previous episodes and everything so far, considering it's been so long since the previous update for the game. So yeah, at least there was somewhat of a recap there at the beginning of it, which I'm guessing is temporarily going to be there until the next update or something. But yeah, apparently that whole week that went by, you're apparently trying to forget the time traveling stuff and everything, but you end up giving up and talking to Darcy about it again, in which you go and show her stuff that you had in the box if you buried it and stuff. So She ends up leaving it to that point finally, and you kind of start making plans to show her the power plant and stuff. So you're obviously going to be going back in time again, bringing her with you. Cause yeah, I don't see that playing out any other way. But besides that stuff, you end up having more training with Darcy there as well. But after that, you go see Alyssa to finish the school project that you're working on with her, in which afterwards you get, I think, is the first 8 scene for her. I think. Though it's not that much of an 8 scene to be honest, considering it's basically just foreplay. But yeah. But before leaving her house, you kind of talk to her mom, Scarlett, in which at that point I kind of realized that I apparently was not on Scarlett's route. So at that point, I kind of had to go back and restart the game from the beginning. Just trying to get through as quick as possible to make sure I'm actually on a route this time around. Considering, yeah, trying to get everything here. So make sure I got on all the routes and everything. But yeah, after that stuff, you end up going home, I guess. Spending some time with Tiffany there before she brings you down to the basement so you can get into the safe that has all the stuff that you inherited from your dad in it, in which you find a bunch of money. So that's all the money problems dealt with immediately. And also one of the USB drives that Riley wanted you to find that, yeah. Can't say exactly trust her, but still. After you deal with that stuff, you go over to visit Shanley or what? Janely or something? Don't know how to pronounce her name. And you end up modeling for a photo shoot with Daphne and Shelby there. So yeah, I would show more screenshots when it comes to the photo shoot here, but it's all lingerie, so I don't think I can really show this stuff. So yeah. But with this photo shoot thing here, from what I can tell, it's kind of the start of a sub-dom relationship with Shelby, from what I can tell. Looking at the walkthrough and stuff as well. And after that photo shoot, you get a bit of an H scene there, depending on choice. Progress when it comes to relationships and stuff, with affection points and stuff. You get something there. In which I end up getting an 8 scene with Daphne, which eventually ended up turning into a threesome because Jane Lee decided to join later. So, yeah. And after that stuff, as you're leaving, Shelby calls you over to apologize for how she's been acting, though she's really only apologizing because Danny's kind of trying to get her to apologize for being nicer and everything. But yeah, apologizing for how much of a bitch she's been being, basically. Though I kind of rejected that. It's like, when you actually mean it, I'll accept the apology. That's the choice I made there, but yeah. End of the update here. Go back home and watch movies with Tiffany there, and then the episode in Swiss Skylar showing up after having been missing for the last week. So yeah, Skylar's been missing this entire week that went by and everything, and she just shows up randomly at the end of the day there. So yeah, that's the end of that episode, which literally was just a single day in the game. But yeah, that stuff is done for Ripples, I guess. So next episode, I'm guessing, is mostly going to be focusing on the past, possibly, considering next day you're supposed to be doing stuff with Darcy, going to the power plant stuff. So yeah, but got that stuff done. Other stuff, I guess. My anime list has gone down because it got hacked. So yeah, good thing I kind of had it synced up with Kitsu, so I can go and use Kitsu while Mal is down. Though Kitsu hasn't been synced since the beginning of the season, basically, so I had to manually update a lot of that stuff. Considering there was a handful of things from this season that hadn't actually started airing yet last time it was synced. So yeah, had to go through, update that stuff manually, but overall, it was up to date, thankfully. Seriously good having a backup for whenever Mal ends up getting hacked or whatever. But yeah, Besides that nonsense there, I really don't know. Kubo-san's going to be airing again this week, from what I can tell, so that'll be nice. Get to continue watching that finally. But, yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about here, so I guess I'll just end the video here. So, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.